Hi there. Can you tell me who you are?
Valerie Huttle, Assembly Member, District 37.
Now, Assemblywoman, you were at a joint hearing this morning of the two environmental committees, Senate and Assembly, and the topic was plastics, a big issue in New Jersey, and something you've been very familiar with and involved in. In fact, you are the sponsor, are you not, of the plastics bag fee bill?
Correct.
That has been sitting on the governor's desk for a month or so, and he's finally made a decision today, and I understand, he has done an absolute veto. He's killed the bill, basically.
Well,
he
vetoed the bill, and I think the hearing was very helpful because I think it really created further discussion on the type of bill that would really resolve the issue. You know, when we worked on this plastic bag fee bill, we worked on it for many years, and that was way before towns had exemptions or banned plastic bags. And quite frankly, it was a good start. But the climate during budget, when the bill was voted upon, many legislators thought it was another tax. And unfortunately, that sort of put a taint on the bill. What I would like to see still is a uniform policy throughout the state. Because I think what we heard today, obviously, everyone's on the same page in the intent that plastics are bad for the environment, and what do we do about it. But I think what we also heard was, if you have one town banning it and another town doing something else, we need a uniform code. And so we can develop some sort of uniformity throughout the state, and again, we all have the same mission, which is to protect the environment, and the conversation of is plastic evil, that's gone. I think we all agree with that. But now how do we resolve that? And what I was actually, I think, not surprised, but I think the information that we received today wasn't just about plastic bags. You know, we had professors from Rutgers and we had the academics telling us plastic is all around us, polyester. And so we have to deal and confront the styrofoam. And so I think, though, as we look at that, we also have to look at the culture. We have a culture that is dependent on plastic. And so to wean ourselves off that culture, I'm still not convinced that we should go cold turkey. And I'm also not convinced that if we do impose a fee, that the fee should go 100% to the retailers. I think we need to recoup some of that fee into our litter promotion or clean up the environment promotion state funds. Because I also heard today that recycling is not at 100%. And so if we're not recycling, then what good is it if we have any of these laws on the books? We need to implement it and hold people accountable. So I think I said quite enough. I don't know if there's anything further that
let me just ask you this.
Yeah.
I think that what I'm taking from what you said, but I'm not sure, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you're not necessarily sold on the idea of an outright ban now, if that's the direction this starts to move.
I'm not sold that we should do it immediately.
Right,
I'm sold on the fact that that is the goal, but to get there, I think we need to transition into it.
Okay.
And so if we phase the plastics out by changing the culture, that's, to me, I think makes the most sense, and I think it's compromise. Don't forget, I hate to pit business against the environment because I think they should work hand in hand. And we heard from the businesses today, they're in a complete agreement. However, they have their own solutions as well. So I think if we can balance it and transition into a phase out, I think that's the goal. For me, anyway.
Well,
so we will see.
It'll be an interesting issue this fall,
it should be.
And going into the end of the year.
And I think the other thing that came up is create a task force, and I think what we heard today, if we can put these minds into a task force and get suggestions and recommendations, we would have a somewhat perfect bill.
Wonderful. We should let the folks know where you're from, what district you represent.
District 37, representing parts of eastern Bergen County, including Englewood, my hometown, Teaneck and Hackensack, Port Lee. So I think, as I say, we're here to, it's a statewide issue, and I also believe it's a bipartisan issue.
Great. Well, Assemblywoman, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.